Welcome back to another episode of ClanGen featuring PoolClan, brand new, the brand new pirate-ish inspired clan with main characters Magpie Star and Dunepaw the StarClan cat. Last episode, being the first episode, we got to meet all of the cats. We got to learn about Magpie Star being a loner. Well, that she originated as a loner until she met Dunepaw, the mediator apprentice, who wanted to help her start a clan because he saw that kind of potential in her. You know, with her natural leadership qualities and confident nature. So we got to see the first 3 moons of PoolClan as a new clan, which included, you know, learning that Hawkwatcher and Goosepaw have a thing against... Well, I don't think it was just Hawkwatcher. I think it was also Webwisp being annoyed that the Squid Tooth is... I am sure he's older now, but he was 15 moons old when he was appointed a deputy, so they had a thing against him for that. Brackentel is a little bit of an instigator when it comes to arguments in PoolClan. He kind of likes, you know, pushing the argument further just because he's troublesome like that. And then poor Dunekit over here is up in the leader's den for some reason because, well, she is sick. So maybe Magpie Star and Squid Tooth are taking a look at her just to make sure she's okay because she's the youngest and newest member of the clan. So they're keeping an eye on her. But then also, Inkdapple and Hawkwatcher were kind of gaining a little bit of a crush on each other. So we could have like our first potential romance in the clan. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and skip to the next moon just because I already finished all the patrols from where we left off, so... Oh, Squid Tooth confessed their feelings to Magpie Star, but they got rejected. I didn't know Squid Tooth had feelings for Magpie Star. I think that was literally just this moon. I'll see more about that. Magpie Star stands above the clan and proclaims that Goosepaw shall now be known as Goosecaw, honoring their valiance. So Goosepaw, the competitive little cat, is now Goosecaw. And Dunekit has recovered from her heat exhaustion. Okay, I'm gonna look into this Squid Tooth thing. Squid Tooth saves a piece of prey for Magpie Star because they know it's their favorite. I'm gonna interpret that as Squid Tooth has a lot of admiration for Magpie Star because he was the first cat that Magpie Star invited to the clan. Hence why he's deputy at like 18, 19 moons old. So he has that kind of admiration for her, and he probably thinks that she's super cool. So he tried confessing his feelings, and Magpie Star is like, no. So that's what I'm reading it as. I don't know. I'll have to take a closer look. Dunekit seems to avoid Brackentel. I don't think Brackentel is that fond of kits. I think I said that last episode. Magpie Star seems to get along with Dunekit though. Hawkwatcher stole Magpie Star's catch right out from under their claws. I guess Magpie Star would take a little bit offense to that. I don't imagine Magpie Star being the kind of cat who likes it when someone tries to take her glory or whatever, or her things. Man. Dunekit is still hanging out by the leader's den. Probably the moment she was let in, she wouldn't want to get out. But Brackentel's having this talk with Magpie Star, I guess. Well, Boost has a sprain, so he probably can't. Yeah, okay. Magpie Star is playing a prank on Hawkwatcher. Squidtooth wonders who will give him 9 lives. Well, let me see. I guess Magpie Star does have a bit of romantic like for Squidtooth. I didn't imagine that being a pairing, but I guess it's allowed. They started off as friends in the clan, so I could see something going on there. But yeah, Squidtooth has a lot more romantic like for Magpie Star. So I guess he does just think that like she's really cool and everything. Brackentail is mixing up herbs. I guess if he wants to do that, he's allowed, but that's his problem. Webwist doesn't really want to talk to anyone right now, and Webwist is jealous of Squidtooth for being deputy and not him. Inktapple's trying to set a good example. Hawkwatcher also thinks Squidtooth is doing a terrible job. Yeah, it's kind of interesting that Hawkwatcher really doesn't like Magpie Star. Goosecaw's giving some advice to Webwist. That's probably why Webwist doesn't want to talk to anyone right now. Goosecaw, now that she's a warrior, is trying to be all analytical and smart and anything, and Webwist is the victim of that. I don't think Webwist wants any of that. Yeah, and Goosecaw doesn't like Magpie Star either. Okay, that's what I'm gonna write down for Goosecaw. I imagine like now that she's warrior, she wants to prove that she's all wise and knowledgeable, you know, because she's trying to get that deputy position. And the older cats, especially Webwist, aren't having any of it. Let's check in on Thistleball. He's still chilling in StarClan. Who wanted? I can send Hawkwatcher and Magpie Star together. And I guess I'll send. Well, yeah, I'll send Hawkwatcher, Squidtooth, and Magpie Star together because they were all thinking about each other. The patrol going back to camp with a good holly fish sees a puddle of dolphins chattering at them. I wonder. Magpie Star offers the dolphins some of the patrol's fish catch. Good relations with the dolphins are more important than a few fish. I could see that Magpie Star knows that, have lived on the beach for a while before starting the clan. She knows, I guess she would try to keep a good relationship with the dolphins. There's no reason to like fight the dolphins on anything. I'll send Inktapple with Goosecaw, since there's no one else thinking about each other. Their patrol went good, and then Brackentail can go on his own. Greenleaf is truly the best time of year to be a medicine cat with the world so full of flowers and green growth. Brackentail heads out to gather fresh goldenrod. Okay, that's cute. I can imagine Brackentail frolicking in the goldenrod. I'm really interested to see if Magpie Star and Squidtooth will get anything like in regards to romance. Okay, so I wrote down a little bit of how we saw Magpie Star and Squidtooth, which I already said earlier, so I won't like read it out again, but we can skip to the next moon and see if anything else happens. Dunepaw has reached the age of 6 months and has been made an apprentice, with Magpie Star as a mentor. Webwist's brain is feeling much better. Brackentail is ridden of fleas, and Hawkwatcher got heat stroke. I guess that's a problem on the beach that they're getting heat stroke. Squidtooth thinks about how Webwist is always reliable. Webwist probably wouldn't feel the same. Dunepaw confronted Hawkwatcher about their bad attitude, but that only makes Hawkwatcher act out more. I wonder why. Maybe it's just because Hawkwatcher's sick and he doesn't like that. Magpie Star thinks Dunepaw was nice to them today. I think she just has a soft spot for Dunepaw. Yeah, she's always happy to be around Dunepaw. Magpie Star is prancing around in front of Squidtooth. Inkapple heard Goosepaw say something mean. Probably how I could imagine that Goosepaw is like quietly muttering to herself, noticing that Magpie Star is growing more fond of Squidtooth. She's probably talking about how annoying it is and how Squidtooth, I don't know, probably just that she thinks it's dumb or cringe or something. Brackentail couldn't imagine how boring things would be without a friend like Magpie Star. I thought he didn't like Magpie Star, but I can check again. Hawkwatcher comes up with a plan to sneak out of camp with Inkapple. We can check with the relationships. Well, Hawkwatcher has a little bit of a crush on Inkapple. Like, I don't think it grew really. But Inkapple likes him a little more. Originally, she didn't have like any mutual romantic like. Magpie Star likes Squidtooth a little more, and so the Squidtooth to Magpie. Looks like Squidtooth and Webwisps is getting along more than I thought, because Webwisp was originally a little bit jealous of him, but well. Is it mutual? Not really, but Squidtooth thinks Webwisp is cool and Webwisp doesn't think the same. But Brackentail's a little bit romantic like for Hawkwatcher? Okay. We'll see if that goes anywhere. These cats are like really getting like a lot like into the romantic stuff. It took for Redwood Clan, it took a while for anyone to show romantic like. Webwisp. I didn't notice any weird romantic like. Didn't Brackentail say he was friends with Magpie Star? Apparently he has a lot of platonic love for Magpie Star. Yeah, Magpie Star and Brackentail are like good friends. Goose playing a prank on Magpie Star. Let's see, Magpie Star's feeling nervous. Maybe it could be that she's developing feelings for Squidtooth, and just the idea of romance makes her nervous. But also because Squidtooth is wondering if kitty pet life is really so bad. Maybe he finds it interesting. I know he has some like unique ways of planning things, so maybe he's just wondering what that's like. Brackentail is mixing up herbs again. Webwisp is setting a good example. Inkapple wants to compliment Hawkwatcher's fighting techniques. Hawkwatcher saw a weird two-leg object. Goose playing a prank on Magpie Star. And Dunepaw chats with Brackentail about what it's like to be a medicine cat. So Dunepaw's now an oblivious apprentice. That's interesting. And she is Magpie Star's apprentice. Since she's chatting with Brackentail about what it's like to be a medicine cat, I'm wondering if that means she has a little bit of interest in being a med apprentice. I think this is Moonfly. Okay. I'm gonna note that down just in case Dunepaw ever expresses any interest in being a medicine cat later on. Because it's interesting, is that Moon, she becomes an apprentice. And Magpie picked her to be her apprentice. So we'll see if, I don't know, maybe Dunepaw might change her mind. But so far we'll keep her on the warrior path. Okay, I'll send Goose Cow with Magpie Star. They can take Dunepaw too. There are dark clouds on the horizon, and Magpie wonders if the patrol should continue. We have a advising quality. Let's see, but Goose Cow is bold. I'll flip a coin. Okay, so it landed on the tails, so I'm gonna say whoever has that advising quality decided against going along the beach when it looks like it's about to be a bad storm, so we won't proceed. Inkapple wanted to go with Hawkwatcher, but Hawkwatcher is unavailable right now. The Webwoost is thinking about younger cats, so we can send Squidtooth and Webwoost together. The smell of food lures Webwoost into what looks like a tunnel. What? They're both pretty smart. I don't think they would do that. I know I said I would be like more bold, I guess, with the dangerous options with these patrols, but I'm still gonna take into account the cats' personalities. So if they've got smart traits, I would say they wouldn't go for it. To Brackentail's concern, their warrior escort is unusually quiet. When prompted on their troubles, Inkapple comments that they could not help but think of what legacy they would leave behind if StarClan called. Brackentail attempts to soothe Inkappple's worries, but nothing seems to stick. I wondered if either that's because Inkapple had a problem that Brackentail just couldn't soothe, or if it's because Brackentail couldn't provide the comfort. Because Brackentail, I mentioned it in the last episode, but Brackentail doesn't have that good of a connection to StarClan, because that's more Magpie Star's thing. He met Dunepaw once, but couldn't really connect with him that good. I don't imagine that Brackentail really believes in StarClan, just because he used to be a rogue or a loner or a stray who happened to be good at healing. So he's not really there for the connection to StarClan. He could just heal really good. We can go ahead and stick to the next one. So yeah, I wrote it down that Inkapple has some thoughts about StarClan that could possibly lead to her having interactions with Dunepaw, but Brackentail just doesn't have that same connection. Squidtooth confessed their feelings to Magpie Star and they have become mates. Brackentail wasn't looking where they were going and tripped over a trunk. And Hawkwatcher has recovered from heat stroke. So that's cool. They're the first mates in the clan. So that's fun. That's probably like the last pairing I would have expected in this clan, but I'm not complaining. I think they both have two of my favorite designs, so that's fun. Squidtooth admires Magpie Star's dedication, yeah. So I guess they would be a good pair, with Squidtooth looking up to Magpie Star's leadership a lot and Magpie Star just finding Squidtooth charming. Goosecock didn't get the joke Squidtooth was telling. They're still not getting along. Magpie Star is amazed at how skilled Squidtooth really is. That's cute. Magpie Star noticed Dunepaw is doing their best today. I kind of imagine Magpie Star sees a little bit of herself in Dunepaw, and that's why she likes her so much. Dunepaw is like a mini-me to her, I guess, if that's a good way to explain it. Brackentail notices that Goosecow doesn't want to help out. Brackentail is glad to have a clanmate like Dunepaw. I guess Goosecaw doesn't like the medicine den, while Dunepaw does. Dunepaw doesn't mind like looking out for herbs and stuff, while Goosecaw just doesn't want any of it. Well, Magpie Star still wishes she was in her nest sleeping. Squidtooth is considering a unique approach to the patrols. Brackentail's feeling happy. I guess because Magpie Star's his friend and he's happy for her. But he doesn't like Squidtooth that much, but he can still be happy for Magpie Star. Inkapple and Webless kind of saw similar things, so if they don't have anyone thinking of them when we're setting up patrols, I can send them with each other. Hawkwatcher staring into space. Goosecaw runs out of their den into battle, only to find that it was just a storm, so again, she's trying to prove her worth and be this brave warrior, but kind of failed at that a little bit. That's okay. And Dunepaw wants to be a fierce warrior someday. Does Dunepaw like Goosecaw? A little bit. Looks like she likes Inkapple the most. Oh, and we have Franny over here. Huh. Okay. No one was thinking of each other. So I might set up my own patrols. I might do like a little bit of Squidtooth POV and just set up some unique patrols by... Maybe we can send Webwisp and Inkapple together because they saw the same dog and stuff. The patrol hears a cat begging for their housefolk to come back, just barely legible over the sound of the monster speeding away. Okay, so since one is cold and cunning, I'm gonna do a random number generator. It's 1 and 3. So 1 is proceed, 2 is do not proceed, and 3 is antagonize. So it hit do not proceed. I'm gonna say Webwisp and Inkapple. They don't really feel like caring for a possible kitty pet. They saw it with a dog, it's probably fine. Webwisp decides it's none of their business. Who else was I gonna send? Goosecaw and Dunepaw. I want Goosecaw and Dunepaw to go out, because they both had like the Goosecaw thinking about battle and Dunepaw trying to be a fierce warrior. As the patrol spreads out to hunt, Dunepaw admits they think they had a vision. Goosecaw takes Dunepaw's side, giving them the full benefits of their seniority and experience as they discuss their vision. I guess... So this is fun, because now I get to imagine that Dunepaw, the youngest member of the clan, was expressing a worry or some concern about possible visions, and Goosecaw is immediately jumping on the chance to take like just a kind of like more experienced warrior role. So Goosecaw can think, also Dunepaw can think Goosecaw is a smart warrior and can also be an advocate in the whole Goosecaw deputy thing. Does that help their relationship? A little bit. Dunepaw has some respect for Goosecaw, yeah. Yeah. I'll add that to Goosecaw's backstory. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna type this up for Goosecaw, that Goosecaw left them the opportunity for building a reputation as a wise and good option for deputy. But I'm also gonna put it in Dunepaw's backstory with a little bit of something different. I just want to keep note that Dunepaw is having StarClan visions at such a young age that she was thinking about being a medicine cat apprentice last moon. But we have that written down in the lore. I was gonna send in Brackentail and Magpie Star since they're friends, and Brackentail is feeling happy for Magpie Star. Alright, and they have a successful medicine cap patrol. I'll just send Sweet and Hawkwatcher together, because they're the only ones left. They find the dolphins again. I think Squidtooth was on that patrol with Magpie Star, or they got along with the dolphins, so I'll say they proceed. No harm in having a good relationship with the dolphins. I'm excited to see what the Squidtooth and Magpie Star relationship is gonna go, because since, you know, it's a leader and a deputy relationship, and at some point Squidtooth is gonna live longer than Magpie Star, probably. I don't know. I'm probably thinking too far ahead into the future, but also I'm just excited to see if they have kids and what that family line might look like. I'm also really excited to see Goose Call's saga arc, I don't know, character development, because she's that bold young cat who wants to prove that she's really great and that she can be a good deputy. Oh, but I'm also interested in Dunepaw. Like, I wonder how things will turn out for her, if she'll end up being a medicine cat apprentice or not, or she'll, I don't know. There's so much opportunities with them, since we're going mood by moon and writing down their reactions. And but yeah, things are going well so far. They haven't gotten into trouble yet. Looks like PoolClan is getting along so far, but we'll see what happens in the next episode.